So is the food good, or is your family from Italy? Which one of these?
Well, combination of both.
Wow.
You see, food is important because good artwork is like good food.
Well,
That's why I often say,
I never took you for a theater person. That's quite intriguing.
well, I'm not really the biggest theatrical fanatic.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've had mostly negative experiences in theater. This goes all the way back to 2016 when I was doing doorman work for this Shakespearean play called Much Ado About Something. And I was hearing these screams inside the theater, so I barged in, like thought I might have to do first aid. I thought it was a girl in distress, but instead it was a guy screaming like Kim Basinger. Yeah, it's like diarrhea for the brain.
That's quite funny, You don't like art, but you ended up there anyways. The world has a mysterious way to get you to places. Interesting.
True.
There would have been a purpose there. A meaning for you to be there.
Well, the thing was, had to help the community out, the arts community here and there. But on the upside, whenever you hear the name Ron Arthurs, you got to see the product.
Tough luck, you old geezer.
Oh shit, yeah, what's all?
That's 10 grand. Plus the 10 grand from that horse betting last week. That's 20 grand you owe me.
Well, I've probably heard of him. I've known of this guy, I think, because I've seen him everywhere.
Yeah, he's like what you call the Samuel L. Jackson of Perth. He really gets around. And every time he's performing, it's like, man, it's like, holy crap, this is some pretty entertaining shit.
Humiliation.
And then there was this, what you call...
Mutant Society. That's another thing I want to talk about.
Is that a play or...
I have no clue. I just know it's all about people and action.
Society Mutants. Yeah, I've been hearing some stuff around the city. Not here in Fremantle, but like in the urban territories. Some rise of some sort of mutant activity and some mutant group like holding a grudge against one another, and they've just been beating the crap out of each other in Kenwick or somewhere.
Humiliation.
Probably just like those guys who do the agent thingy. Agent 47?
Yeah.
69. I'm pretty sure that's the number. Agent 69.
Yeah, I think there's this agent something coming out of the woodwork. Originally works for this Action 99. You know, that organization that just likes to shoot and beat the crap out of people for no reason whatsoever. So it seems like everyone's getting into this whole entire shoot 'em up, beat 'em up category of things. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do, show their manhood or show their balls of iron or ovaries or this or that. I don't really see the point in it, if you ask me.
Some people just love violence and death. Just like Eddie Izzard would say it, cake or death. I would rather go for the cake.
Yeah, I'd rather go for the cake. I mean, I only did that shit because, I had to save the gallery because Barcode lost all the freaking money on it, so I had to take part of all these underground fight clubs sort of thing. Then, a couple of years later, I had to save my friend's gym from bankruptcy and all that, crime, corruption crap. And I had to give that Chippendale a bit of a pummeling, if you know what I mean. And, Yeah, recently I've had a bit of fits this year with a few stuff. But I mean, I do it a few times and I'm bloody fed up with it. I don't really get what's with the newer generation. They really seem to enjoy this shit.
Well, I don't know. They're not excited enough. Some people have these really cool things that happen in their life, when light exists in places it shouldn't.
I
And
used a lighter on
sounds-
that thing.
Not that, you idiot. I'm talking about things that shouldn't be there, that exist in places where it shouldn't be.
You mean like paranormal stuff?
Took you a while to get there, though. That's it. And have you seen any of that? Because I have been.
Well, it took
noticing
me
things.
about 10 seconds in order to answer your question, which
Well,
kind of
that-
reminds me about some sort of sacrificial rumor that was going on about 10 the sacrifice. I heard if you were to see what was discovered, your eardrums might pop or something. From what I've heard, it's torturous and somewhat evil within itself. Cursed, if you must say.
Probably just like a theater play. You go there, you get cursed with those stupid things. That
Yeah,
probably
not to
is.
mention then you got all those ones that always whine and bitch when you say Macbeth inside the theater.
That is true. That is true. You'd rather watch the show than hear someone whine.
Yeah, that is true. Not to mention I've had a bit of a run-in with the paranormal this year. I know it sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I managed to,
No.
well...
I can understand. I've seen some myself, but this is quite intriguing to know that you've been involved with it.
Yeah, let's just say a few foreign objects come in and all this archaeological shit just hits the fan. Apparently it's put me on a bit of an investigation spree, which I need to look into.
Looks like it's gonna take you places.
Yeah, apparently I had to go to those places because my Padawan, Ross, he sort of agreed to the mission, mostly because he has a thing for,
Someone, yeah.
It's a wolf.
It's the same bloody thing. You know the fear of dogs.
Yeah, well, it's a damn Celtic season, so get used to it.
A lot of young ones, that is. That makes me sound old.
Yeah, I'm really starting to feel the arthritis, I tell you.
Yeah, man, it's insane. Have you? Speaking of which, lovely coffee, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These coffee beans were given by one of those local cafes,
Yeah.
they crush them pretty nice. I think they should really make a film all about coffee, if you ask me.
I heard of somebody who's done that already, and I've heard it's quite lovely, in fact.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw it in a special screening. A brilliant filmmaker. I forgot his name, but I forgot the name of it, but it was about coffee. It was a short film, and had very good actors. I forgot their names, but very well shot, very well lit, and it really got into the subject and the tradition of coffee and the importance of family tradition and its relation to coffee, because the coffee was a big thing for that family.
I remember part of the story, and it's
Was it called The Artistry of Caffeine?
something like that. It's I think it was the art of coffee.
Mm.
Coffee. The art of coffee. That was what it was.
Yeah. Well, I think it must have just been called coffee.
Probably. I don't know. It was an art, and I would say I still remember scenes from it, and it's quite intriguing. It deals with paranormal activity too. You can't have those moments of foresight without.
Yeah, that's true. Caffeine
yeah.
really helps.
It does. Not caffeine. I meant the paranormal stuff,
Yeah,
which has been going around a lot lately. So
that is true.
it happens. It's quite cool.
As a matter of fact, it's not really paranormal, but I heard a lot about the rise in stalking sprees, and I'm not sure if this person was caught, but it was something to do about keeping tabs. You know, there was like subject 35, subject 36, and it's yeah, very scary thing in this day and age. A lot of people's privacy is at stake.
That is, yes. Well, you've heard of Edward Snowden, anyways.
But I tell you what, that whole subject 36 scenario would make a very good film.
Wait a minute. What? That exists. It's like you know there's a film and then you're just calling it out and then expecting it to be made because it's a new idea. Someone's done that before, and I think it's the same guy who did the coffee one.
Think this guy must be a genius.
He must be.
Yeah.
He should be a genius if he's done that. Since you got the ideas, and he's already done it.
Yeah, that's
Just the logical conclusion there. It has to be that way.
Yeah.
Gotta meet this dude someday. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Not to mention, speaking of all the paranormal based activity, exactly in this office, in my base, my headquarters, you know, the Super Apple Strudel, SAS. You see, in that room over there, one of the computers were cursed. Cursed with the paranormal factors. And a special filmmaker, not the guy who did Coffee, but another one. He was brought in and he had to perform exorcism on the CPU because it was infested by the 5 horsemen of the apocalypse. So he engaged in what you call epic spiritual battle, which paused time momentarily. I'm not going to use the words that he said because they're so damn sacred. Although there's only another person I know who's used those words under a certain scenario, but I'm not going to say what it is. And I am not going to give the guy's name because it's going to be kept top secret. And the thing is, he obliterated those 5 horsemen. He gave them a spanking. And that way...
With those words.
Yeah, that's true. And that way, we can hear the words of the oracles. And that was the end to that.
And I'm guessing your CPU's not burnt and it's still functional.
Ah, that was the most amazing thing.
Wow.
The art of the game is to hit and not get hit. And that's the whole entire thing of having the key ingredients of making a good project.
True.
That's true, and you know, history tells that. I mean, when you say a film like Conan the Barbarian, you know, you had Mr. Universe, you had John Milius, who was like the most badass screenwriter of all during that time. You had Basil Polidorus, who was like the kingpin of music composers. And same case with Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know, you had that Han Solo guy, you know, I think he was a carpenter. You had Steven Spielberg, who was like the iceberg of all bloody, what you call directors of that time. And you had George Lucas, who was like the mastermind guy of all that fantasy adventure stuff. All combining forces to sort of create the 5-star cake, which was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Shit.
Wild stories. They are real, I'm telling you. I nearly lost my life over that.
You need humility, for example. Just being a person, if you're interacting with someone, you need to know that you don't know everything, and it's just the way of the world. It's the universe out there, you know. It's got stuff you'll never see and stuff you will never ever experience in your life that will probably impact you.
Especially the wonders of a new culture called steampunk. I thought it was all loony stuff, and that's natural in Fremantle. But it's like some sort of revival of the Victorian era with a dosage of fantasy. Can't believe that stuff's really increasing.
How do you even know about that?
Well, there was a few people. I thought it was just going to be a temporary fad, but now it's like it's really rocking up a lot.
Huh.
As a matter of fact, it kind of got me hooked up on it too, because I have a thing for berets.
Yes.
They think that I have some... what you call psychics or something. They think I have an alter ego in another universe.
You probably do, and in this case, it might be accurate. You know, I've been there, and I've seen things, and it's quite intriguing. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know about the Victorian era?
Well, one thing I know for sure is that they had whiskey, and back then it may have been even stronger because they used more cactuses in their purity rather than just do it purely in factories.
But it would have tasted shit.
He's what? Ah, shit. Shit, shit, shit!
Shit! I can't do it anymore. I can't run. Oh, oh no.
Calm down.
Ah, you see that bar moved off.
How come you couldn't clear it?
I wanted to do an athletic jump forward, leap back, and just...
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Well, what's your plan for Christmas? That's the biggest question I've got now.
Well, a lot of drinking, then strategizing on my glorious return to the shores of Fitzyala, which is doing the archaeological thing, and yeah.
Huh. Sounds way more exciting than what I'm doing, so that's kind of cool.
Music composition?
Well, it's so far.
For a few
Pretty much.
few local films.
Well, yeah, there's an action feature coming up soon, which I'm scoring for.
Oh.
Why?
You're gonna be scoring anything for a steampunk thing anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm keeping that under the lid for now. I'm in fact doing the whole steampunk thing, and that's why I've been there. I've seen things, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Try not to brief me too much on the details. I already have enough in my mind. It's already
Yeah.
gonna give me brain damage as it is.
Don't worry, you'll see it when it's here. Let's just consider that as a light that you won't see for now till it's ready to be shown.
Oh. So it's kind of like hidden light.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a hidden light.
Yeah, that priest was cool.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Lovely. This is how it should go. Crackers. I haven't had one of those yet. I shall have them soon, I guess.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my friend.
Okay.